Welcome to another episode of Velocity Chaos!
Coming to you at the speed of sound, we are on the air at the Hexapod Sound House in Cleveland, Ohio. My name is Nick. Welcome. This is the 76th episode of the Velocity Chaos podcast, and we are stoked to have you here. I am joined by the one and only, my favorite co-host, Luke.
Hey, I am here and gonna be cheer for you here because we got DJ Hexacopter coming in.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me out on this beautiful episode today.
Oh, thank you for being here. Nick, what do we got going on today?
We are going to do a nostalgia segment. We're going to talk about some of my favorite treats. We're going to do hypothetical life, living on the beach, And we're going to do, well, I just found this out. Luke just found something out. He's going to share it with us. I have no idea what it is. It's going to be amazing to learn on today's episode. Just a reminder to our returning listeners and a note to our new friends here at the Velocity Chaos podcast. We explore the highest heights of human knowledge and lowest depths of crude humor. Our mission is to tickle the pink thing between your ears, poke the frontal lobe, and sometimes just smash the laugh box. So hop in and buckle up for an infotainment ride across the airwaves.
Nick, before we get into all that, I just want to remind everyone out there who's listening, all you chaotics out there, if you're not following us on Instagram at Velocity Chaos Pod or on Facebook, also, if you could drop us some stars on Apple Podcasts or some love on Spotify, and toss us a sub on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for your support.
All right, I'm super excited to talk about this first segment. We're going to do a segment of nostalgia. This is where we go in and we just talk about something from our past that impacted us when we were in our youths and are now in our older age. And he's shaking his head. DJ Hexacopter is like, hey, no way. I just keep getting older and the girls just keep saying younger. That's not how you say that. You're good at that.
And the DJ stays the same age. Yes, he do. Yeah. Yes, he do.
I just read that book. Anyway, we are going to do nostalgia on I think this is my favorite candy, non-chocolate candy, okay?
Okay.
I'll give you a little hint. The YouTubers out there are going to know exactly what it is.
Yeah, you can tell by sound. Yeah, I hear exactly what that is.
Baby, we are talking about Mike and Ikes today.
Michael and Ikes.
Michaels and Ikes. If only that was a part of the actual lore, that would be great. It's not. I have 3 boxes here. I'm willing to part with 2 of them.
Wow.
Any takers?
Your favorite? You're just going to part with that?
I got Mega Mix OG and OG flavors, and I got Mega Mix Sours. Takers. Ooh. DJ, you guys want to split a box? Well,
I'm staying away from candy, but I might have to want to do this.
This is going to be a tough episode.
I'm salivating.
Hey, I'm a sucker for the Mega Mix.
All right, how about this?
I was going to say, give me some of them sour ones.
By the end, all right, we're going to open the sour ones. We're going to share them. How about that? How about that? Everyone
let's be cool with the mouth noises.
Stays in their diet, stays within their lanes. I know you have a problem with fruity candy, but that's okay, DJ. Here.
I don't have a problem with it.
Anyway.
Problem is there's not enough of it.
I grew up eating Mike and Ikes, plain and simple. Yeah, that sound, man. I'm like
which one
like Pavlov's dog.
Which one do you prefer, Mike or Ike?
Yeah,
I like them both at the same time.
Hey, that's to each their own, you know.
To each their own.
I like to start with Ike and then follow it up with Mike.
Got it. You know, some people like that. You know, they don't like any. The point is that Mike and Ikes are small, kind of gelatinous little candies. Typically get them in these boxes. They weigh, the box is 5 ounces. You can get a lot. I mean, there's a ton of Mike and Ikes in there. You can also buy. I guess these are really sour. Luke's face contorted. He's like, I'll just take a handful of these. The thing is with Mike and Ikes is that Wow, you really threw me off on that face. I'm just burned into my face.
That's for the YouTube.
Burned into my mind. But it's a good face to see. Anyway, they're like this gelatinous candy. They come in a multitude of different flavors, and I found out the other day you can buy 5-pound bags of Mike and Ike's.
Who wants that many Ikes and Mikes?
And you can buy 10-pound bags of Mike and Ike's.
Oh my God.
Is that for people doing like what? I can't think of the distributor. You put a quarter in.
Maybe it's for the little barbershop like candy.
Yeah, what are they called?
Candy machines.
Yeah, candy machine. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
I thought there was something
those things.
Those things that you put the candy thing and it machines them out.
Yeah, the little morsel Leonardo thing. Yeah, the Da Vinci thing with the smorgasbord stuff. Yeah, probably. But I realized this, and I know I'm going to get into some other stuff about this, but I realized, and I'm curious about you guys, if you could pick a candy to like jump into like a ball pit's worth of, what would it be?
Ooh, that's delicious.
Sounds like a master debater's topic.
All answers are acceptable.
Yes.
Except for candy corn.
Well, watch out for this guy.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
I'm a harsh defender of candy
everyone
corn.
says that, right? They all say no one can ever like candy corn that much, right?
Yeah.
And then you say it in the same room as this guy.
I'll put down 2 bags. 2.5 pounds of candy corn ain't no problem.
Okay.
Throw a pumpkin or 2 in there, we're doing fine.
Yeah. So candy, this is excluding chocolate, like candy.
If you want to jump in a ball pit of chocolate,
candy. Okay.
Go.
Well, if I kind of label like the fruity stuff candy in a way more so.
That's a clever
Like, yeah,
way.
it's all candy, but like this I'm thinking. So I would go with like gummy bears or something.
Oh,
Gummy
nice
worms.
and squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could get
Which
down
one?
on them.
Which one?
Just regular old.
I feel
Not
like-
not those sugar-free Haribo ones.
Anything but that.
Yeah.
I feel like getting around in gummy bears would be a little easier just because the gummy worms are a little longer, probably be harder to move.
Yeah.
So.
You get you don't know where they might end up. What about you?
Well, DJ Hexacopter.
I would definitely swim a lap in like, the little crunch balls inside a crunch bar. If you could make a pool of that, that would be my ideal swimming pool of choice.
So you want somebody to just like suck on a crunch bar and then just spit out the crunch.
Yeah.
And then jump into
See,
that.
it's a longer plot. All my enemies have to do that. So I'm like, I'll swim in it once you guys fill this pool up.
I think I have like a top 3. I think it would be Mike and Ike's number 1.
Okay.
I think Nerds number 2. That could be a lot of fun.
Oh.
And I think for it's a tough one at the end. Jolly Ranchers.
Okay.
But I never get out of Jolly Ranchers. I get stuck. Just
Yeah.
Try tearing that out of your
Yeah.
armpit hair.
that,
I get. So my real number 1, peanut M&Ms.
that's not bad.
really?
idea.
If we're throwing chocolate, like if I'm adding chocolate into the mix, like peanut M&Ms.
See,
all
but
day.
that's candy all day long.
Okay.
Anything you can buy at a drugstore is candy.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that answer. Though. Anything. You see this Tide soap pod? Yeah, candy.
Yeah. How they got those kids.
We were confused.
Bennies.
We heard DJ on the Velocity Chaos podcast say everything was candy in a drugstore.
We're going all in on these 4.
Yeah. All right. So, Mike and Ike's nostalgia. Grew up eating these. I love them to death. Launched in 1940. They were launched by the Just Born Company, started by Sam, born in Bethlehem, PA. That company was founded in 1923, did some other confectionery stuff, is still running today as an independent company. So they still make Mike and Ike's. They also make Zours, which are pretty much just sour Mike and Ike's. Not as good, though.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Hot tamales, which I don't like. I mean, cinnamon candy. I'm not a big fan of cinnamon candy.
They don't like it either. I don't think anybody.
The hot tamales don't even like themselves, man. Hey, jump into this box and we'll feed you to people. Sounds like a good fate for me. I got nothing to live for. I'm just a hot tamale.
The last time they made hot tamales was like in 1994, and they just still have that stockpile that they're giving out.
It's one employee.
Yeah.
What's your? He's like, they're out of business. He's going looking for a job, and he's just. So what did you used to do? Tell us about yourself. Well, I used to be a hot tamale executioner. And then they make one other thing that's really key here: the freaking Peeps. Yeah, that's
eats
everybody's.
those?
Y'all thought everyone hated candy corn.
Yeah.
One thing I'm for sure is that everyone hates Peeps.
I don't even know if I've ever eaten a peep.
Yeah, because you're smart.
Yeah.
They like doubled down on evil, didn't they? Like hot tamales. We could sprinkle a couple of those in a Mike and Ike basket once a year.
The thing that blows my mind, you're exactly
Peeps.
right. They just bundle it all together. The thing that blows my mind about Peeps is like they're like, let's take this really crappy fluff, shape it into a little animal that we think people want to eat, and then put sugar on it.
Yeah.
But
More
we're-
sugar on top of this sugar.
We're gonna do something special. We're gonna make this sugar bitter. It's the only sugar in the world that's bitter.
No.
You haven't had Peeps.
I
You
don't
wouldn't
know.
know.
I don't
You
know.
wouldn't know. But
They
you know
don't
what I'm talking
taste
about?
sweet. Yeah, they don't.
It like is negative. It's like negative sugar.
Oh, dang.
So
Maybe it's good for you.
no.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Maybelline. It could be just Maybelline whipped up and shaped into a freaking
It's actually
chick.
it's just
or a
whipped cream
bunny.
in there. Not whipped cream, shaving cream.
Shaving cream.
Oh, that's nasty.
That is. So throughout its history, Mike and Ike's have had 34 flavors. I counted 34 flavors, something around this number. I am gonna I'm just gonna read them really super fast. Ready for this? Ready. Here we go. Ready? Cherry on top, bubblegum, strawberry, banana, orange, peach, berry, vanilla, ice cream, wild berry, grapefruit punch, lemonade, mango, strawberry, paradise punch, chocolate, tangerine, lemonade, lime, blue raspberry, lemon, banana split, caramel drizzle, blueberry cobbler, cherry pie, watermelon, strawberry, lemonade, apple, kiwi, banana, crushed pineapple, limeade, blueberry, root beer float, caramel, buttered popcorn, and raspberry lemonade.
Ew.
Right.
Butter popcorn.
Thank you for applause. I can read. We should all,
That was-
should all
yeah.
clap.
I'm impressed. I would have got to cherry on and then
Cherry on the guys. Just gonna highlight a couple of my. If anything stuck out to you too, caramel's in here twice, which is hilarious. There's caramel drizzle, and then there's caramel.
yeah, that sounds nice.
What's the difference? Cherry on top. That's got to be like vanilla, like.
They're
Cherry vanilla?
maraschino cherry.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of berries in here. A blueberry cobbler. I've actually had that one. Pretty interesting. Everything else is pretty good here. Root beer float. I'm not a big fan. I like root beer floats. I don't like root beer float candy.
Yeah, that's the thing. They try to make candy out of something, and it doesn't hit the same.
Yeah. One more trivia thing before I know we're getting to the end. I know we spent a lot of time on the fantasy of bobbing around in candy, but can you name the original OG flavors of Mike and Ike's?
Probably not, but I'll give it a shot.
You should.
Okay.
For
How many?
For our listeners who just spent
How many flavors?
flavors? One,
I'm talking 4, 5, 6.
Five.
Probably cherry,
Good.
watermelon,
No.
lemon,
Yes.
lime,
Yes.
grape,
No.
strawberry,
Yes.
Oh,
One more in there.
blueberry,
Nope.
nanner.
apple, sour apple,
Nope.
orange.
There you go. Got it. Give them. We're
not just throwing that out.
We're not giving those out for free. What are you talking about?
That was maybe 50% at best.
You only get them for reading and really good jokes. And the other thing is they've released 13 different boxes. There's like different flavor packages throughout the years. So they did original fruits, which was the OG one, still around today, 1940. There's Jolly Joes, which are all purple. Those were released in 1973. Tropical Typhoon, Berry Blast, Sour Fruits. There's Tangy Twister, Lemonade Blender, Italian Ice, Red Rages Strawberry, Sweet Paradise, and then Mega Mix and Mega Mix Sour, which we have right here along with our OGs. So the popular ones, but the most recent one was the Mega Mix Sour they released in 2018. So
Okay, so that's only 4 years old.
yeah, they keep
Sitting on the shelf for a little
yeah, these are the OG sours, baby.
Charlie and the Mike and Ike factory. Shoveling old shit.
Yeah, so like they've done a lot to like just it's amazing how one company has for 80 years has just continued to just rebrand the one candy and made a business out of it.
It's a solid thing. You know, you get your whatever that your working horse, and you just keep pushing it. Maybe put a sash on it. Maybe give it comb its hair. It's like, you know,
Put a little bow on it.
yeah, a little bow, top hat.
Give it top hat. There you go. It's the same thing.
Dang,
Man, you got this business thing figured out. You should really open a business.
I'm an ideas guy. Someone wants to pay me for ideas. I'm all about that right here. Email velocitycastpodcast@gmail.com.
The funny thing is, they're kosher.
Oh,
So everybody can have them.
Look at that.
They're gluten-free.
Holler at you, Zach.
So a lot more people can happen.
Calorie free. Huh?
No, 7 calories. They're basically air wrapped in a little bit of nothing. 7 calories, 0 grams of fat, 1 gram of sugar per Mike and Ike.
Okay.
And then serving-wise is 16 pieces. All right?
16.
Yeah,
What?
they're pretty small.
I don't need 16 anything. Good.
All right. If you're trying to
At
get
all.
your like 2,000 calories in a day, you need to eat
Put down a whole
286 of them.
Wait, 286 of these guys?
Yeah, that'll get you just over 2,000.
I wonder if that's about a 5-pound bag or what. We'll have to find out on next episode of the Velocity Chaos Podcast.
A serving would be 112 calories.
Wow. That's great, man. Look, I mean, I don't know what happens if you eat too many Mike and Ikes. But things might get gassy, you know? Things might come out the other end that you weren't expecting, my man. And speaking of gas, have you ever been on a crowded elevator? You know, the one where you're with that potential new business partner heading up to the corner office, or you made eye contact with that hottie in the back while you're stepping in, and then you just let one slip. Or how about if you're cutting the rug at a crowded house party where you're just the center of the celebratory universe? Everyone loves you, and you just can't keep the sphincter taut. Well, we've all been there, so we all need Gasaway in our pockets. Gasaway is an olfactory salvation in a small chapstick-sized canister you can easily stow on your person. If you get yourself in a situation that just stinks, pull the pin on a Gasaway, and instead of last night's chimichangas, your friends, colleagues, and local hotties will be smelling lovely lilac, summer spice, or autumnal aroma filling your personal bubble. If you're like me and need a bowel movement bailout, head over to gasaway.com and use the code VCAirBiscuit at checkout to get a BOGO bonanza of canisters. Never get busted again for breaking wind. This is not an actual product service idea, just in case you thought it was. It's not. If there is something out there with the same name, we are unaware and have no affiliation and offer no judgment on the actual product, service, or idea. Nailed it.
Boom.
I love Gasaway, man.
It's so good.
It's so
it's
good.
very convenient
Super convenient.
in those moments.
Yeah, just let her rip, if you know what I'm saying. Well, guys, I know we took a little break there. I got away to the beach. Thank you for allowing me to do that.
Of course.
I know our listeners were wondering where I was. Didn't care as much about you guys. They were concerned for me.
Exactly.
But I went to the beach.
Send me on my way.
Yeah.
Send me on my way.
Dude, I love that song. Don't even start.
I would like to have
My little hand.
Dude, that flute breakdown. You know the flute breakdown,
Oh,
right?
yeah. It's great. That'll make anyone want to play the flute.
Yeah, dude. Bro, I don't even play that song. I will immediately start dancing. I can't help myself. Oh, it's just my jam. Anyway, the beach. That's the kind of song you play at the beach. Da beach.
I love the Beach Boys.
Who doesn't? So, guys, I just want to do a hypothetical life segment. This is the segment of the show where the three of us just put ourselves in a mind state of where we're visualizing what we could have been in a moment different than our real life, an unreality, if you will. We've covered so much different stuff: yacht owning, zombie apocalypses. It goes
Basically
on.
all of it.
No, there's no way. There's got to be more frontiers, right?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
We haven't even gotten to some of
It's
the
just
more
my
adult stuff.
Yeah, my sheltered life that I don't know anything. Everything seems like all of it.
Yeah, like Luke's just like, I never leave the basement. I don't leave the Hexapod sound house.
Thanks for coming over. Let me know what the outside world's like.
Yeah, is that reality? Is this the real life?
Is this just Luke's house?
I was waiting for it. So, hypothetical life, guys. I'm gonna turn it over to you so I can eat some
Michael's.
Mike and Ikes. Let's just talk about where you'd be geographically. Let's talk about that. Which beach?
Up Antarctica. No.
Wow.
So my problem with the beach, I know I got a problem with everything.
Dude.
My problem with the beach, sand. Once you get it in, you can't get it out.
It's exfoliating.
Is it? You're supposed to scrub on it, just roll in the sand?
Yeah, just
Like be like a hamster taking a sand bath.
he just like kneels down in the sand, just like throws it over his head. Just like,
I'll call her Sandy Cheeks for nothing.
Yeah. Let's see. Probably Bermuda, somewhere by the triangle.
Nice.
Somewhere cool and exotic where Atlantis might be.
Get some cool weather patterns.
Yeah, keep it tropical. Maybe Hawaii. I heard that's a pretty chill place.
If you like being that guy, the Bermuda would be great because you just be like, I told him not to go out there.
I'm just I told you so guy.
Yeah, you're the I told you so guy.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Just sipping away.
Sipping on a rum. All right. So you said Bermuda. So Caribbean islands. You like Caribbean islands or Hawaii? Cool. DJ Hexacopter.
Bora Bora.
And
you know why.
Is that like by the Aurora Borealis?
Oh, I have no idea where
Aurora Borealis.
It's in French Polynesia.
Oh, okay.
And Vin Diesel said it in the Fast and Furious, so I gotta go.
Bora Bora.
Bora Bora.
That's where family's found.
Apparently. Well, DJ Hexacopter is looking for some replacement parts.
It was triple X. It wasn't.
Whoa!
Foiled.
Whoa!
Foiled.
Whoa! We don't make mistakes about Vin around here. Okay? We take those very seriously.
Family.
I know we didn't catch it because we were just trying to give yourself a way out, but man, hold it up. Anyway, so we got Bermuda, Hawaii, Bora Bora. Never been. Let me know how it is.
I've never been anywhere.
I've
never been on a beach.
I don't leave the hexapod.
I've only been on Lake Erie and Myrtle.
We've all been on Myrtle.
Everyone's been to Myrtle.
Everyone's been on Myrtle, in Myrtle, everyone.
I got sand from Myrtle.
Okay, all right. So I would personally pick, I went to the Panhandle of Florida.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you. There's no point in me picking anywhere else. In my opinion, it's one of the best beach coasts in the world.
You like the Gulf?
The Gulf, man. I mean, one, the sand's great. I mean, they've done a good job curating good sand. They dredge it out and they put it in there. The weather's relatively decent because you do get some hurricanes and stuff. But as far as like west to east,
they die down by the time they get to you.
Yeah, but like rain patterns and stuff like that, there's parts of it that are like kind of naturally concave, like the coastline, and so like the storms like go inland, they kind of miss the beach and everything. It's just cool. I literally was down there and I saw a storm come in. I was in the water. I saw a storm come in from east to west, which was weird. And then it went back the way it came.
Hey, you were supposed to be up here. Oh, sorry.
Everyone's just booing. Boo! Get out of here! We don't want you.
Real question. You said it has nice sand. So when you got there, toes in the sand, you said, it's nice sand.
Yeah.
Was it like that?
It's just like that. No. Were you there? Were you following me?
I had to check on you
Okay.
a couple times.
And you're like, I'm out of here. I'm not putting my feet in that.
I've been telling you, once you get it in, get it out.
It's good sand though, as in like it's clean. There's not a lot of shells. It's very fine. You're not gonna hurt your feet.
It's not Lake Erie.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find some hypodermic needles.
No. No. Cool. So what would your digs be like on the beach?
Well, if I'm in Hawaii, I got the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
I've been into what I wouldn't classify as a bucket hat. I guess it's technically a bucket hat, but I've been doing that recently, going outside, keeping the SPF or the UVs off.
Yeah.
Get that free SPF action.
I'm gonna let you have it. So our digs now, are they closed?
I don't know. That's what I just guessed. I don't know what it meant.
Hey man,
I don't know what digs are.
Nice digs. I'm talking about this hexapod. Man.
Oh, okay.
That's your house. That's where you stay.
I like the answer though.
I just had to be confident.
Oh, no,
Looks like I live in Hawaii, guys. Yeah. My digs are my clothes.
Yeah, that's it. Home is where your heart is.
There you go. My heart is behind this bucket hat.
Talking about your threads, man.
Oh, threads, digs, all the like. So
you started with your threads. Now tell us about your digs.
So after I take off my hat, I gotta need a place to hang my hat.
There you go. Yeah.
So that's what I was getting to. If you'd let me finish, I wouldn't need much. Like you got the beach is your world. So simple. Maybe a ranch. Probably not even having a basement that close to the water. Maybe up on little stilts.
Yeah, they don't build basements.
Yeah, no basements on the beach.
50 miles of the beach.
So you gotta be up on some stilts or something, and just maybe one floor, but maybe like kind of like a crow's nest in a way, like where you can kind of go up and just a little more height and just
nice.
watch the sunset. or sunrise. I mean, I think sunrise or sunsets are probably better than sunrises.
Whoa, that's a good debate. Write that down, DJ. No, that's a good one. That's a good one. We won't bring that.
Gibberish.
What about you?
I would definitely have one of those like little floaty island hut things out there in Bora, but you see them all the time. It's like they have like it looks like a dock that's all made out of thatch or wood, and they have like thatch huts on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
man.
You can just kick your feet up and look at the whole thing. Look at the volcanic formation.
You're preparing for your zombie thing too.
Yeah,
This is
man.
multifaceted.
Cut the drawbridge.
My houseboat got to pull up somewhere, baby.
You just push the plunger down, the bridge just goes boop, 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 and just like falls into the water. That'd be sweet.
Running and it's slowly falling behind you.
Slow motion, just like grab the fishing rod.
Then someone's like, "Wait, how is that sinking in? Wasn't it just floating?"
Nah, man.
Let it happen.
Anti-aquatic bombs. Okay, so you live out on the water. That's cool. I like that.
Live out in the tiki hut. Definitely had to have a chair to kick back in.
Cool.
You know, you have one of those big old recline chairs, or I think maybe take my hammock. My boy Fernando hooked me up with a hammock a little while back. I'm gonna take that with me.
Yeah.
You know.
Question. There's two questions. So, like, when you live out over the water like that, I always think like how practical it and how great it is to just have like holes in strategic places in your place.
Oh yeah.
One to take a dump. You know, like right. You're just gonna go right into the water, right?
Why? Why would you go anywhere else?
Where else would you go?
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't think about that. I don't know.
It's even better.
Kind of a private pooper. Yeah.
I was gonna say if I can pick anything on a beach, like this is real hypothetical life, and I have the money to live on an island like
that's
this,
what this is.
then I'm building a toilet on the mountainside that overlooks the entire island, like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Rick Sanchez.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be looking over the whole thing. Everyone there's bushes all around.
Oh, hear me out.
Bamboo fence.
Hear me out. Here for your tiki hut on your raft.
Yeah.
You put like a little box or something, like a little corner, and you just have a bar, and then it's open on there. Then you just lower yourself down, and you just aqua shit. You know, just let it go, and then shitting yourself up, and then bam.
Are you coining that term, aqua shit?
That's been around.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the thing. It's aqua dump.
I've never heard that. That's great. No, I like that. You really,
you just
getting that
hang
that position. You know.
Yeah. And you're not really holding. You're just kind of hanging on, so you don't, get sucked out the bottom. However, or get you just keeping your place, and let it go, and then all right, you kind of maybe shake around a little bit, and then pull yourself up.
It's like the world's biggest duvet.
Bidet.
It's like I was like that came out wrong.
Nick's at home shitting it.
I gave you a second. I thought you were gonna correct it.
Look, we're square now. We're square.
yeah.
Digs and threads, duvet, bidet. We got it. We're even Steven on this show.
Yeah.
All right.
I appreciate you coming down to my level for a
No,
little.
we're good. No, we gotta keep each other humble, humble and hungry, but not hungry. If you want the Mike and
You see that on a bumper sticker?
yeah, actually. Really quick, I'd probably go for a treehouse just because I think that's so cool. I love watching Swiss Family Robinson when I was growing up, and if you had a nice tricked out treehouse and a big, nice, beautiful tree, that'd be cool. And you just like go down a little cool like counterweighted elevator, just scuttle to the beach, chill out. That'd be sweet. That'd be the life. The view would be nice. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. Amenities, we kind of talked about that with the aqua dump station.
Yeah, definitely a pool.
It's a good because I live near the beach, but I don't want to go to the beach.
No, I am not a fan of large bodies of water.
Okay,
you don't know what's down there
unless you're on a jet ski, right?
Unless you're on a jet ski.
Episode fill in the blank.
Exactly. That was dope. I was still afraid.
Yeah, sure.
You can't be courageous if you're not scared.
Write that one down. Yeah. Where's the wine?
Yeah.
So you don't know what's down there. What's gonna come nibble on your toes?
If you live in Hawaii, I feel like you would know if like you're looking.
Is it clear?
It's pretty clear.
Oh, okay.
Right? I don't know. I've never
I heard it's pretty beautiful.
Bora for sure.
Bora. I mean, I'd be out there on the reef. Like I would have goggles and like that's what I would have, like a little snorkel.
Spear hunter. Are you gonna go out there? You're catching your dinner.
Yeah, like every
be
Friday.
Cool.
Like I would do that on a Friday. I wouldn't do it every day, but
yeah,
The one amenity I like all of yours. I like the pool because sometimes you just need.
Just want to look at the beach. That's all.
Yeah,
I don't want to touch the sand.
From my pool. No, I get that. The aqua dump for everybody.
Yeah.
And then what you just have basically like a scuba kind of kit rack and all that.
Oh, I would definitely have a scuba set.
Shark cage.
Right next to my hammock.
Yeah.
I'd have a scuba hammock, a sleeping hammock. I'd have a take to the beach hammock.
Hammocks everywhere. Banana hammock.
I'd have a dump hammock for when I don't want to use my royal toilet.
Hexacopter, where are you going? Oh, I'm just going to the beach. With your hammock? Yes. Why would I take my other hammock? This is my beach hammock.
I would never. Who are you? What kind of animal takes their, aqua dump hammock to the beach?
Never.
Jeez,
Savage.
The one thing I would want is like a pig roasting, like either
spit.
a big it's like
A box.
probably a box or like those big where they take like the big drum and they just like cut it, like something like that for pig roast and stuff. Because I feel like if you have the beach, you gotta do something cool like that.
Yeah.
Obviously you're gonna eat a lot of other stuff, but like every once in a while when your friends and family come to see you, pig roast it.
So you got to have a pig farm for your pig roast.
Oh, I just catch wild pigs. I live in a treehouse, man.
Just
I live in a treehouse.
yeah.
your blow dart.
I live in a blind. I'm hunting everything. Everything.
Grandma?
If I don't recognize you from 30 yards away, fair game, man.
There's signs up everywhere.
You're going on the spit.
Sorry, these animals can't read.
Spit roast.
I bet those are the same animals taking the aqua dump hammock to the beach.
yeah.
Savage.
Cool. Would this be a like vacation home for you guys, or would it be full time? Say like you could work, you travel for work. Say people, fly you out. Like part of work is to leave wherever you are, if that's an option.
I don't need two houses.
Okay.
It's my one and only home. Home is where the heart is. So I'm just gonna rip my heart out and leave it there.
I'll be back.
Yeah. That's how I know.
Home is where the heart is, and this heart's under a bucket cap.
I mean, I'd have an apartment elsewhere, but that'd be like that's my post
Sure.
30. When the Velocity Chaos podcast really hits its stride financially, that's where you guys can find me there.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, if you lose, like if you had a life and then you lost everything, I'm defaulting to the beach. Moving to the beach, living to the beach.
Yeah.
Don't come find me.
Take the what is it? The mega bus
The megabus.
and go down to wherever.
Megabus.
Megabus to Bora Bora.
Yeah, take the megabus to Bora Bora.
Oh, I was thinking Panhandle.
Yeah. What food would you guys eat down there?
Well, on this last one, so I mean, I would only need the one because how am I going to be the guy that's like, I shouldn't have done that if I'm not always there watching? I need to keep up on everyone.
You want to be the old grizzled guy in the movie who's like seen so much crap.
Yeah.
And it's like, you better listen to him. But the young, hotshot characters are like, I know better than that old guy.
He's seen
like,
so much crap because they're aqua dumping everything.
All these floaters.
Place is not what it used to be.
All these floaters everywhere.
I'd probably be a pescatarian. Pescatarian. I only eat fish that eat other fish.
Episcopal.
What other kind of fish are there?
I don't know. No,
Think about that one, though.
they eat like algae and stuff. Or,
okay.
Other microbials.
Okay, those guys. Low. You don't eat the bottom feeders. No low food.
I eat the feeders that eat the bottom feeders.
Yeah,
I just get that mercury poisoning like straight up in there.
Oh man. All right, pescatarian. We're talking about food. We're back on the food.
Okay.
So you're in Bora Bora. I don't know what's in Bora Bora.
I don't know. I hope they're coconuts, man. I'm eating coconuts all day long, man. I don't know. I'd be a fruit guy, big time. I eat a lot of fruit as it is. So if they got fruit in Bora Bora, which I hope they do,
Yeah.
it's either that or
So you're really gonna need those aqua dumps to be like on point, like always available.
at all times, and let alone. I mean, if not, there's always a Nemo or two in the reefs there. So
There you go. Okay, so you guys are going fish. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, what else?
I mean,
You got your boar. That's right.
I like fish. All right, boar is probably gonna be my bread and butter. So pork. Maybe have a couple chickens.
Oh no, I know who I'm bringing. I got a buddy named Jose, and he makes the best ceviche I've ever had. And
Oh hell yeah!
I'm bringing him down there with me, and he's gonna have his own aqua hammock, but he's gonna also have a ceviche hammock and make ceviche all the time.
Ceviche. He's like rocking back and forth, like with these knives, just like he can only like cut
in the hammock,
and then he like swings over, cut, swings away, swings back over, cut. Oh man.
He's making it between his
What's his name?
Jose.
Like, could you imagine somebody else comes to visit and you're like, hey, do you want to go to the beach? And they're like, absolutely. Sweet, man. I got my hammock. Grab your hammock. That guest goes over, like goes up to the rack of hammocks and just like a total fool. Just grabs like a hammock and you're like, whoa. He's like, well, that's Jose's hammock. You can grab the guest hammock. And they like move their hand over and the ceviche hammock. He moves it back the other way. Aqua dump hammock. Don't touch that hammock.
Yeah.
Unless
you
you
should wash your hands.
Yeah. So where's my hammock? It's way over there. Wait. What day is it? Sunday? Oh yeah, it's way over there.
Tuesday hammock. We gotta go to the other hut. There's like 6 more huts.
Seven like rows of hammocks. It's like one for. So looks like a graph.
Coconut hammock.
Dude, no, this is great. Would you have beach pets? Like, would you have an animal or something that's like?
I mean, Otto's coming with.
Okay, so Otto, so you'd have a dog. Cool.
Yeah, and I would train some sort of bird to hang out. Yeah,
bird. That's a good call.
Cool.
I don't know, man. I doubt there are any primates there, so I know I'm gonna have fish homies. There's gonna be fish homies.
Well, yeah, they got dinner on the regular with that fruit diet.
Yeah, man.
All those seeds.
Be hooking it up. I mean, there's probably like a sloth or two scooting around Bora Bora. Like, what's up, Jerry? What's happening?
They're just like, the fish are just like, the eye is bringing food.
The great brown eye is
He's
here.
winking at us. They worship the eye.
Oh, that's so nasty.
Oh, Finding Nemo 3.
The great brown eye.
He's actually gonna touch the butt.
Don't get too close. Nemo will touch the butt. That's awesome. That's awesome. I heard you say I'd probably go with a monkey, little like capuchin, like a little something. I don't want the big one, just a little one.
Yeah, something that can't rip your face off too hard.
Yeah, maybe a ear, but
yeah.
But I would only pick that because I live in the tree. And like he can live in his part of the tree and not bother me when I don't want to be bothered and come down and have dinner and then go do whatever he wants and come hang out at the beach whenever he wants. It's like a teenager, just don't bother me, I won't bother you.
Oh, they have goats in Bora Bora, so I'm definitely gonna have a goat homie. Gotta have a couple goat homies.
Yeah, well, Joey's.
Yeah, dude.
He's just out on the water all the time. That'd be sweet. He's got his own
his goat hammock.
That's the goat hammock.
His legs are just in it and he's just like just like stuck in it.
Reggie, get away from my banana hammock.
Love it. Would you invite people to come hang out with you at the beach? And like, who would you want to hang out with at the beach?
No.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Negative.
We could all invite each other over.
Yeah.
Because we all are beach people now.
Yeah. We live that beach life.
We understand each other.
Yeah. The landlubbers, they just don't understand.
How hilarious if Luke and I are in the airport, flying to Bora Bora, and we just have this, like, we each have these giant, like, Pelican cases, and the TSA guy's like, what are you guys doing? We're gonna have to open these up. We're like, all right, go ahead. There's no one of our problem. Opens it up, just hammocks like come flying out. How many do you need? Don't most people just have one hammock? You don't understand. We're going to Bora.
Oh, I forgot my ceviche hammock. Dang it!
When's the flight leave?
I'm sure he's got extras.
Yes, sir.
TSA agent pulls one out of the box like, I wouldn't touch that hammock.
I know what that is.
There's a reason we put that hammock on the bottom of the box. Oh man, DJ, would you invite anybody?
I would be like that James Bond maneuver, like I gotta have like the beautiful accomplice that steps in every now and then.
You gotta.
And I'm gonna step into my seaplane, go take a lap, and see my like sloth homie Reggie or my goat homie. Yeah,
that's the right way to do it.
Sorry, babe, I gotta go get some coconuts. Oh, no, I forgot my hammock.
Harvesting while you're there.
Who are you inviting?
Definitely you guys, for sure. You guys. Definitely probably Deanna Michelle by extension. Okay. Yeah. And the hottie DJ.
Yeah.
Depends on the day of the week.
like cool people, right? Like cool people with good vibes, right?
Yeah.
Like, John Mellencamp, you know.
Hell yeah. The cougar.
The cougar on the beach,
Mellencamp.
man. Cougar on the beach.
Would you guys have a security?
Liz
of any kind?
Hurley, you know.
I guess I'd have to come.
Oh, Liz Hurley.
You'd have to
on.
come if that happened. Security on the beach?
Yeah. Would you guys like?
Would you
like,
need
if
it
you're
in
having-
Bora
if you're
Bora?
having
Sharks.
guests. Yeah.
Shark security?
Face sharks.
You
Just have an animal arm. You're like Aquaman status.
And then I just have birds lining everything. They just a bunch of what are those? I can't think. Magpies. Magpies that just dive bomb everyone.
dive bombing sharks. Yeah, you call Brinks. Like you're like, hey, yeah, do you guys do shark security? Sorry, sir, is that some sort of software? No, wrong number. Cool, man. Well, guys, this is a hypothetical right now, but let's make it a reality because this would be sweet.
Yeah.
Bora Bora, Reggie, ceviche.
Yeah.
You know, the pool on the beach down in Hawaii with Luke. Loving it.
I'm sure Michelle wouldn't want to live in that. So this is probably after she leaves me.
Deal.
And then I'm like, told you so. But I'm glad we can end with that dull, not shining moment because what I need to sell to you guys is light. So if you need to brighten up your life with light, I just need to tell you that light offers levels of unimaginable illumination. Say that 5 times fast. No, don't! Because light, that will activate light's self-destruct sequence. If I could read, then I could tell you all this information. Because unless you're in dire need of a distraction, don't say light offers levels of unimaginable illumination 5 times. Because if you do say light offers levels of unimaginable illumination, we all know what would happen, and that's not good. Because I heard this one time at the factory where light's manufactured, a worker said light offers levels of unimaginable illumination 5 times. And my goodness, let's just say some prayers for those who are affected. Anyway, I haven't even told you about Light's lifetime warranty and other garbage like that. I just got so hung up on telling you not to say Light offers levels of unimaginable... Wait a second. I see what you guys are trying to do, and that's not going to work on me. But anyways, get Light because they paid us to say that. This is not an actual product, service, or idea, just in case you thought it was. It's not. If there is something out there with the same name, we are unaware and have no affiliation, offer no judgment on actual product, service, or idea. Oh, baby. Here we go. Are you guys ready? We're at the end of the line.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Coming to the end of the line, traveling Wilburys.
Oh.
We're going to the end of the line.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah.
A few episodes back.
Yeah.
Well, I just found this out.
Whoa.
The line, probably what they were talking about, is it's the future of urban living.
Really?
The line. It's the line, quote unquote. Neom, Neom, in Saudi Arabia. So it's 2 words. Meaning the meaning of neom, probably neom, stands for new future. It's made from Greek words neos, meaning new, and mustakbal, the Arabic word for future. I don't know how that fits in together, but it does. Maybe just the M.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. Oh, I didn't put the link in here so you guys could look at it.
Okay, I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, look up the line neom, Neom.
Okay.
But it is, like I said, the future of urban living, and this thing is crazy. No roads, cars, or emissions. It will run 100% on renewable energy. 95% of the land will be preserved for nature. So people's health and well-being will be prioritized over transportation and infrastructure, unlike traditional cities. Only 200 meters wide, but 170 kilometers long. And with conversion, we know 200 meters wide, that's more than 7 meters, and 7 feet, sorry, and 170 kilometers is definitely more than 7 miles. And it's 500 meters above sea level. So that is the line.
What? I'm looking at pictures of this. This is
It's crazy.
insane.
There's a girl that's flying in this advertisement.
Yeah, it's
right? She's going through Matthew McConaughey's 4th dimension here.
Yeah. So eventually, if you're looking at this, if you're not busy working out or driving, eyes on the road, pal. But if you're actually working and you got a break, look at the line. It will eventually accommodate 9 million people and will be built on a footprint of just 34 square kilometers. So it's 170 kilometers long, but it's going to have a footprint of 34 square kilometers. This will mean that a reduced infrastructure footprint, creating never-before-seen efficiencies in city functions. It's going to have the ideal climate year-round. Residents will also have access to all facilities within a 5-minute walk, in addition to a high-speed rail end-to-end with a transit of 20 minutes. So if you do need to go see people, it's only going to take 20 minutes.
Yeah, God forbid the traffic, though.
No, there's no cars.
Well, even on the rail. Have you ever been to Toronto? Tell me you haven't been on a subway one time.
When I was a child.
When I was just a boy.
But everything that you need,
okay,
they're going to have every 5 minutes. So I don't know how that breaks into chunks.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of McDonald's.
A lot of McDonald's. A lot of McDonald's in there.
You give yourself an applause. That was brilliant. Yes. Okay.
Thoughts? Thoughts on this? I can get into some details.
I'm just kind of absorbing this. I got to tell our listeners out there and our YouTube people that, like, whatever you're doing or later, look at this thing up. I mean, this has changed in one fell swoop of looking at this, like my whole perception on like living, like urban living society and stuff. What could be possible? So, wow.
It's I guess we'll get into. I'll go through some stuff, but I got some reservations about this. Yeah. But
of course
I do.
Any place that has things called sectors, that's post-apocalyptic.
Exactly.
There's robots killing people here. I know that.
All right,
get back into your sector.
Next 9 million, come on in.
You're at the wrong McDonald's.
Everyone just gets on it. It closes up and shoots into outer space. Like it's just Saudi Arabia deciding to get out of here.
So
that's what they meant by clean air for everyone. They're like, yes, somewhere else.
So it's a community inventing the future. Advanced tech planning, logistics, modular construction will enable efficiency delivery of the line. Community will live close to and in harmony with nature, which will be 95% untouched by urbanization.
I like how they just threw a lot of big words in there.
A lot of big words.
The line just like jumps out in the middle of sentences.
So the place of this, it's going to be in Saudi Arabia by the Suez Canal. So the location of this place is going to be within 6-hour travel by air of 40% of the world's population.
Oh my gosh.
Where it's at, it's pretty accessible to I guess not majority, but a big chunk of the world. So that's cool, kind of a selling point. Like, so if you live here, you're kind of close to a lot of people in the world.
So reassuring.
Exactly.
But you'll never want to leave. In fact, you won't want to leave so much, we won't let you. I'm sorry. It's too easy.
No,
the immigration policy on this place is going to be nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Am I wrong?
I don't think so. I think this.
Once you hit like 85% capacity, you're going to be like, every person who walks in this door, like they will leave, or we will, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, they won't want to leave. That's what they're telling me.
I'm just saying, like,
they're saying clean air, not in the line. We're making everything else clean because we're packing all you assholes in one little spot. I'm sorry.
They get in, it's a little closet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just nothing.
It's modular.
Yeah.
A filing cabinet.
Didn't you read the paperwork? Modular living.
Clean air for everyone. You bring that up. So the city will be zero carbon through the elimination of carbon-intensive infrastructure like cars and roads. It will operate on 100% renewable energy, including the operations of its industries. The integration of nature and open spaces throughout will serve an important role to purifying air quality.
So what?
They got a lot of gas away.
Dude, you stole it.
Yes. Okay. Good one. Make sure that we call them as our first clients for Gasway. And so what like jobs will be here if you're not allowed to emit carbon?
Listen, you can't be asking these questions. They don't have these answers.
The line will take care of it.
That's what I feel like a lot of this stuff is. Like, don't ask deep questions. This is going to be utopia where you don't have to worry about anything.
They just go, like, hey, man, calm down. Haven't you seen the promo video? No.
Fly through here.
Well, watch it. You should watch it. You watching it, okay? Where am I going to work? Have you read our about our sectors? No. Well, read about your sectors, John. Like, hey, I read about them. They're great. And like, so what do you think? Like, all right, so like, am I allowed to go to all the sectors? No. Have you seen the design work? 40% of the world will be accessible. All right, like, am I allowed to leave whenever I want?
You're within 5 minutes of everything you need. Okay?
I already don't.
So why would I have to be 40%? Like,
Oh, Jesus. So you know what the great thing about this? You have more time to spend with your loved ones. Everything will be accessible within 5-minute walk, and an efficient public transportation network will offer an end-to-end journey in just 20 minutes. Automated services will be powered by artificial intelligence. Amenities in close proximity will mean residency, family, and friends often through spontaneous encounters.
My logic is undeniable.
I'm just like picturing that ad playing about like, have more time to spend with your family. Cut to 20 years of everybody moving in and being like, they wouldn't allow me to bring my family here. They're only allowing one person at a time. I haven't seen my kids in 20 years. I don't know if they went to college or not. Just like,
I've already don't trust it. I can't even click on the sub pages. Like, it's not taking me anywhere. So it's like, oh,
you better sign up.
Look at
what's
our
this
news.
button?
Look at our investors. No.
Oh, thank you for registering binding agreement to move into the line.
Careers. Yeah, we don't have any. Will Smith is going to have a field day.
Spin the career wheel.
It's going to be like people coming from out, like, yeah, I got to go work at the line, sector 37.
Yeah. Come home, mom, I just got a job talking to plants.
Yeah. 95% of it. Plants. Hey, this okay, you guys are joshing on this.
I'm sorry.
Pretty
I'm
jocular. Okay, this is world-class quality of life.
I am an ape. I throw rocks at things I don't understand.
This is where the best and brightest live, okay? A place of unparalleled social and economic experimentation without pollution and traffic accidents, okay? We don't have cars or roads. How can there be traffic accidents? Coupled with world-class preventative health care, so people will live longer. Or forever, because you're going to be in a stasis. And
So, social experimentation. Have you been to New York City? You watch it every day.
They've done that already. I think that all they need to do to get everyone in the world to want to move there is to build the entrance of this thing exactly like the promo video of the girl jumping through the giant spinning thing. Like, if you're like, hey, Mom, I'm moving to the line. She's like, oh, Are you gonna get to? Yeah, Mom. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Show up to the big city with your suitcases, and you're like, here I go. You jump through it.
The poor. That's what the line is. It's the line to get in. After you're in, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, listen, you guys are asking about businesses. So this is a place to prototype business, okay? It's built around humans, not technology. A cognitive city that predicts and reacts to what we need, not the other way around. Zero gravity living will mean higher density footprint creates a richer human experience and new business opportunities. Some 380,000 jobs will be created by 2030.
This is why I'm confused. Go ahead. You go ahead. You got a thought.
No, go ahead.
Wait, so I thought everything I needed and every job available was already going to be within a 5-minute radius. So where's the room for new jobs?
They're right there.
What businesses?
There's zero gravity.
Now Luke's getting on board, drinking the Kool-Aid, and starting saying things. Man, dude, everything. Yeah, it's great.
Recommendation for this episode. The line.
The line. We like poke him, like his face opens up like a robot.
Oh,
laugh code active.
Their brand partners are McLaren and Mercedes Racing. Like,
why?
For what?
yeah, why? Why? What cars?
Yeah, because I'm gonna need a friggin' Mercedes to get from one side to the other.
They let people for like $80 a pop like drive a Ferrari like 20 feet. Then get to do a K-turn, line it up for the next person, and then you gotta get out, and then it's the next person's turn to drive it 20 feet.
I'm gonna invest.
Listen, I'm telling you guys, this is an environmental solution to urbanism right here. We have our zero car environment that is part of a 100% sustainable transport system with zero pollution and zero wait time, okay? That 5 minutes, you don't have to wait to do it. You can just walk. Reduced commutes will create more time for leisure. Not paying for expenses like car insurance, fuel, and parking will mean higher disposable income for citizens.
Nice. I can get down with that, actually. Of everything, why don't you just lead with that?
That's the closer. That's big
That's
bang.
the closer. Oh, I'm in now.
I got you.
I forget all that other stuff. No.
It's technically on the beach, so this is my change of
Yeah, we could have just combined segments, man.
Here, I got you. Here. I skipped one part, but I'll come back to it. It's an unparalleled access to nature. Our progressive design offers immediate and uninterrupted access to nature within a 2-minute walk through its diverse open space. It's suspended on multiple levels. Equitable access to pristine views of the surrounding natural landscapes, mountains, and sky for all. Avoid urban sprawl thanks to a reduced infrastructure footprint.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
They're like, you can look at it. You're not allowed to touch it. You just go to the window.
You can fly, too.
You're allowed 10 minutes a day to look through the window.
Zero gravity.
Go back in.
There's no gravity
Zero
here.
gravity. We have eliminated all your needs.
Our biggest problem, gravity. 95. Did I tell you 95% nature? Did I tell you guys that?
95 of all the nature.
Let me slap this bad boy. The line.
The line.
You should get it.
I'm sold. I'm down. Where do I sign? Where's the wait list? In beta testing 2025.
Yeah. It sounds like a bunch of psychos.
Hey, man.
Is it just for Saudi Arabians?
I'm fine with them doing it first.
Yeah.
Because if it goes wrong and like 30 years from now, Interpol, like the world goes in there and just like everyone's gone. Everyone's just gone.
Yeah.
There's some shady blood splatters someplace. Like, think about it. That's what's going to,
yeah. Is this going to be a melting pot of cultures? They want the best and brightest.
They didn't say anything about that.
They just want the best and brightest.
They didn't say anything about that on the website.
I don't know.
Melting pot of like brain stew that they're going to melt us all in there.
Cesspool.
It's just the Matrix, Volume 1.
Did I tell you about everything being within 5 minutes?
All right, I'm good. I'm done. I'm sold. 5 minutes, man.
Yeah.
Question.
They're killing people there. Or people are just... It's
sector. Like, what are the most banging sectors?
X sector, triple X.
I was gonna say the red sector.
Red light sector.
Red light sector.
Everything. 5 minutes.
Man.
Unparalleled. Did I say that? Did I say that?
Did I say that word enough?
Strategic location.
The line. Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention.
It's microclimatic space.
Okay, can we
Eliminates carbon intensive infrastructure like cars and roads.
Where do I put my hammocks?
It's got a place. You can put.
You're 5 minutes away from wherever you want to put your hammock.
And you don't have to wait to do it. It's within 2 minutes.
And you don't even have to work. You can just spend all day in the hammock because you got more time to work in the hammock.
And you know what? It's going to be an ideal climate all year round. It's going to ensure that you can hang your hammock anywhere in the 95% surrounding nature with no gravity.
So we're not sure why you need a hammock, but when is this going to be ready to go? When can I move in?
Listen, it's 170 kilometers long. And that means that residents will see family and friends often through spontaneous encounters.
How much is a single unit going to cost?
Well, so everything will be accessible within a 5-minute walk, and the best and brightest live there. It's a place of unparalleled social and economic experimentation.
What kind of work credentials do I have to get in?
100% sustainable transport system, okay? 3,800,000 jobs will be created by 2030, and Garden City will mean you're always 2 minutes from nature.
How do I have to apply for citizenship of the line?
Well, through its diverse open spaces, suspended all year round climate infrastructure will be emissions.
How many people are going to live there?
9 million.
9 million people are going to live in a 170-kilometer city?
Vertical living.
Oh, my God.
Artificial intelligence.
Will there be a hierarchy of classes?
Well, a cognitive city that predicts and reacts to what we need, not paying for expenses like car insurance and fuel. I was waiting.
Don't be a hero, mate. You look after your mates, and your mates will always look after you. Yeah, cheers.
All right, so we're going to go from building future high-tech cities to building ancient, useless cities.
I just want to apologize to everyone for the last 4 minutes of that.
Why? That was great. That was genius. I had a good time.
A chip in your brain. They take over anytime I hit.
Where am I?
Yeah, like you apply for the beta list, and they're like, "Here, please swallow this pill." Guys, this is a segment of the show where we do Australian news. It's one of our favorite segments. We do it every show, and it's a way of us keeping in touch with the world at large. And this week, we are talking about a Gippsland retiree has built a novelty Roman fort on his property, and he has big plans for growing his empire. So that's what I meant by going from futuristic city to useless Roman city. This guy, John Cousins, he doesn't know how he developed a passion for Roman history and culture, but he did somewhere along the way. He grew up in England and Bath and kind of was exposed to some of the ancient Roman structures there. Eventually kind of like just came to be inspired to do it when he moved to Australia. The funny thing is he does like a lot of other cool stuff. I mean, he like repairs roofs in Bali for villages and connects horses with elderly people. I have no idea what that's about.
Horse for handicap.
This reporter totally missed the scoop. So anyway, he just has a real passion. But if you look at this thing, it's pretty cool. Like it's the wood forts. It's like old style. It's got like the blacksmith shop and the little things. It's kind of a tourist attraction.
Oh yeah,
And so he just got a bunch of people together. That he wants to open up into like a full blown like experience, kind of like the Shire, in New Zealand, where you can go live there, stay in a hobbit hole. This is like you could come be a Roman soldier or camp in a Roman.
You come live that dirty life.
You live that dirty life. So a lot of people, a lot of reenactors go there a lot, and it's just kind of a cool way of just the cool thing that I've noticed about Australia is like they really embrace the odd. They don't trash it. They kind of embrace it, and then it becomes a thing, a national. Oh yeah, you could go see this, or you could go see the mailbox that looks like a cow. Or you could go to the Roman, campsite or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
I think the thing that people don't realize, like, oh man, if only I could go back 500 years and live in that time, like, they were probably gross as hell back then.
Yeah.
Like, probably didn't have regular showers.
Even the wealthy people were kind of nasty.
Yeah. I think that's something like people don't think about how it smelled.
They didn't have 95% nature there.
They did not.
No, they had 100% nature.
They didn't have deodorant.
Yeah,
probably.
So there's a picture of Mr. Cousins and his wife Elaine, and the American Gothic photo of just the guy and the woman like with the pitchfork. This is like that, but Australian Roman version of him just in a centurion helmet, and she's like standing next to him in a toga, and you're very confused. What culture is this?
That's awesome.
Is this historically accurate?
Should have a Foster's tucked away in his belt.
Sheath.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that, like, to have to build something like this guy's so proud of this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
to build something like that would just be awesome. Just
like got a bunch of friends.
End of the life bucket list.
He just said that he just found a couple other crazy people and just built this together, and they're all still friends and stuff. And now they got bakers who are experimenting with like ancient baking techniques for bread and stuff, which is cool because like revitalizing certain crafts and stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, those people only lived to like 28. Maybe it was the breads.
It's like they have someone move into the camp. They're like, hey, you're getting kind of old. To keep up appearances, we're gonna have to, Oh yeah, I'll leave. No, chop your head off.
Sorry.
Boil your bones in the bread.
Feed you to a kangaroo.
I bet these women can't even vote on stuff there. And that just goes to show you in life, when you want to go back in time, you go find a place that's already done it and go hang out. You don't need to go on those backwards ways. We're into the future. We're going far down the line into the future, where there's no gravity and there's no cars or roads because everything's 5 minutes away in life. And we don't need anything more than 5 minutes away because we got Mikes, we got Ikes, we got everything in between, the sweets, the sours, the whole rambunctious mix of life at your fingertips. Because you can, you can live on the beach, you can live in the mountains, you can live in a treehouse, you could be swinging your hammock for all I care, because as long as you're living your best life, that's what makes you happy. That's what makes me happy. As long as it's not, taking my hammock, okay? Because if you take my hammock, because I have very specific hammocks for very specific needs, for very, very specific situations, just don't touch my hammock, okay? That's the one rule when you come here. I thought I made it pretty clear when you came to my place that bring your own hammock. There's a hammock store 5 minutes away. You don't have to wait to walk there. You can just walk there 5 minutes and get your own hammock. Okay? For all I care, maybe a boar rams you. Maybe you should have brought your boar hammock. I don't know. That's not my problem anymore because you didn't bring your hammock, and I gave you the rules, and that's what the line is. We gave you these rules, and you didn't follow it, and now you're gored by a boar. Oh, woo, woo. We're getting on the tram for the line.
This ain't no steam engine, man. We're not burning any coal here.
Magnets? It's like Top Thrill Dragster. Just boom. What was that noise? That was neck snapping. The arm just flies off. Like, told him to keep his arms down.
We told him there was 95% nature.
Yeah. This is going to be a 20-minute recommendation because that's how long this takes to go from one end of the line to the other. Isn't 5 minutes. No, my recommendation item. This is where we recommend to you guys an item, a book, a movie, a music, anything in between, a lifestyle. You know what you guys should do? I know it's right now here up in the northern hemisphere. It's hot. Down in the lower hemisphere, Australia, it's probably cold.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, even if you're in the cold, but even if you're in the warm, hot hands.
Oh, yeah.
Hot hands are clutch. And I'm saying if you're in the warm now, I bet prices are probably like half off.
Yep.
Get your hot hands. Get your snowblower now if you're looking for a snowblower. There's probably some that are pretty knocked off clearance prices. Get in the off season. Shop off season. But I'm telling you, stock up on hot hands. Those things are good for a while. Trick I heard with them, you throw them in, like you use them, put them in a plastic bag, zip it up, like kind of suck the air out, and because they're activated by air, you kind of prolong the life. They're like 10 hours, 8 hours, whatever. But if you're only using it for a half hour, technically you could zip it up, remove the air, and it stops activating, and you can reactivate it. So, but that's buy off season. Get some hot hands now. Stock up. I got a big box.
Hot hands are essential nowadays.
Shoveling.
That technology, man, that we got.
Yeah. It's the future.
I once saw a guy on a film set one time. He did not wear his jacket on a day we all thought was going to be 60 degrees. It turned out to be like 45. This poor guy was strapping. He was like taping hot hands like on his body, like across his chest, like a bandolero. He's like building a coat out of hot hands.
That's great.
Yeah, he survived.
He probably bought them in the off season.
No, he
did not.
You think a man who did bring a coat was prepared enough to buy hot hands in the off season?
I bow to you.
That was a great one. I also can definitely back up that recommendation station fully. This has been a fun show. I've had a good time on this one. Thank you guys for rocking and rolling with us out there. Really appreciate you listening or watching wherever you consume podcasts. And we hope to keep seeing you back here, sharing the ride with us. I want to thank DJ Hexacopter over here, man, for keeping us in the air.
Hey, guys. Thanks for letting me fly in on this episode, okay?
Yeah, you were killing it. The board sounded crispy. Today, that is all I have. I'm just going to go back to chowing down these really sour Mike Ikes that are probably really bad for me, but I don't care. Nostalgia, man. It's the easiest way to sell something. Anyway. This is Nick signing off.
And this is Luke signing off. Thank you guys all again. It's good to be back in the studio out here on these microphones. So, tell a friend. Tell your neighbor when, you see you're sitting on the front porch like, hey, did you check out the Velocity Chaos podcast? Have a good day. And then they'll check out the Velocity Chaos podcast. And then that's just life. That's how way of life is. But, thank you guys so much. And like we always say, whether you're with Mike, whether you're with Ike, they're only 5 minutes away. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in to the Velocity Chaos Podcast. We upload new episodes every Monday and Thursday. Be sure to subscribe and rate us on iTunes, Spotify, or your podcast platform of choice. Interact with us on Instagram at Velocity Chaos Pod or on Facebook and YouTube at Velocity Chaos Podcast. We are grateful for your time and hope you enjoyed it here. Please tell a friend, and thank you once again.